Starting things off on the Global Warning pre-show here, we've got The Hunt going up in another match, another tag match to sort of start to get that chemistry building against Eris, Kruger, and Sarah LeBlanc. Now, obviously, The Hunt looking to use this opportunity to build up themselves as a team, but they can't afford to get too cocky against a team like Eris, Kruger, and Sarah LeBlanc.
Yes, Eris Kruger and Sarah LeBlanc are complete loose cannons.
The following tag team match is set for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 310 pounds, April, Alina Valentina, Belle Florence, The Hunt.
April making her way into the ring. We see Belle joining her on the outside, but we don't see her tag partner for the night, Alina. Now, we've seen this before with the new tag teams, not necessarily having, the whole coming out together, the whole synergy thing down yet, and that could very well be what we're seeing here tonight. Maybe, they just don't have, they aren't as cohesive of a unit yet that they don't come out together, That's something where maybe Alina's got second thoughts about whether or not this whole team thing's gonna work.
They are definitely a clash of styles.
Yes, and I want to talk about different personalities. Let me tell you, you do not get any three different personalities than all three women in The Hunt. Here we see Alina making her way down to the ring, and Alina, stone face, and then you look at April, who's anything but stone face. Yeah. I wouldn't say happy-go-lucky, I'd just say very emotional, which is the opposite of Alina. So I think Alina might be a robot, might be some Russian experiment.
You never know. Russia's got a lot of crazy stuff going on constantly.
I mean, so does every country. But Russia, it's like Florida, except area.
Yeah, it's like Florida, but it's bigger.
Yeah. Well, I'd expect it to be bigger. It's the biggest country in the world, Jay.
I didn't take geography.
Well, regardless, Alina, she's here to, she had a very, half and half start so far to her CWL career. She's definitely shown she can hang with the best of them. In fact, she's 4-1 right now for her win-loss record. She has only lost one match, and that was to the behemoth Rock. Alina definitely making a case for one of the breakout stars of the year.
And their opponents, Sarah LeBlanc, Idris Kruger,
I mean, I want to talk breaking out. Here's a superstar that seems to have broken out of her asylum. We've got Sarah LeBlanc making her way into the ring. And I've got to say, I was around to this point last season, Sarah LeBlanc making her debut in CWL, so started to make a name for herself, but I was around, after Battle Lines, she's sort of fallen off and has never been able to get back into that Worldman title scene again. Who knows, maybe tonight, if her and Eris, they find, we've got some good chemistry going, maybe they could challenge for the Wildfire Women's tag titles that will be defended later tonight by White Lotus. Or maybe still have to fight Scout Mackenzie, because Scout Mackenzie's fighting for them alone.
That is very true. But that's later on. Let's talk about who we got here. Eris Kruger making her way down to the ring now.
Eris Kruger had a very good start to the year, picking up 2 quick wins in very good fashion, might I add, at the start of the year. And she seemed set to make her a real name for herself, and then she's just been on quite the losing streak as of late, a 4-match losing streak, which all started when she got herself DQ'd against Melissa Falcon, who we now know as Luna. And then it's just a downfall from there.
And it has, but maybe looking to turn things around here tonight against the Hunt.
I mean, absolutely. Any match, when you're on a losing streak, it can only get better. I mean, okay, you lose, you're still on a losing streak, that's not necessarily worse.
Yeah,
you can always get better.
You can't go lower than rock bottom. It's only going up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Eris Kruger, you know, she got to have the mindset of, you know, what do I have to lose? And really, that's what both these women have the mindset. What do they have to lose? Whereas the Hunt, they're here to make a name for themselves, and if they come up short tonight against 2 people who've been on losing streak, that's definitely not going to say a lot. Well, that's definitely going to say a lot. It's not a lot of good for them.
Now we see this match getting underway.
And now April. We talked about how Alina's been breakout star of the year, but April's been having quite the breakout year for herself.
Yeah, actually, we won a triple threat. I want to say it was very early in the season, and she'd go on a big win streak after that, win the openweight title, and then lose it in a triple threat match.
Yes, it's been a very much so a roller coaster season in terms of emotions for April, although most of those emotions have led to her crying. But a very roller coaster season nonetheless. April has definitely proven herself to be one of the most dangerous competitors to look out for in the women's division.
Indeed,
Like,
now we see
sometimes not, you can't underestimate someone like Eris Kruger.
April throws her. There's the middle of the ring. And, oh, flying drop kick to the chest off the top rope there by April.
Now, I've got to ask you, TJ. Oh, sorry, Jay. I've got to ask you. Do you think that April, or do you think Belle, might be the weak link of the group, or do you think they're all equal? Because we see Belle on the outside, not in the match, and we know she has the worst win-loss record of the 3. I mean, do they have, you know, is there a hierarchy, or are they 3 equals, do you feel?
I'd say, I mean, if we're going off win-loss and matches, I'd say, yes, Belle is the weakest link, but I almost want to say that maybe she, like you said, maybe she's having second thoughts. I mean, as we know, in Alina's debut match, when Belle was still number 1 contender for the Vindication Women's title, Alina, you could basically say destroyed her.
Yes, but at the same time, how much that is up to not knowing your opponent? Because I'm of the firm belief that the 2 hardest opponents you can ever face in wrestling is the champion and a debuting superstar. Because you have no idea what you're going up against. You know? Like, how is Belle supposed to prepare for someone like Alina Valentina?
Yeah, that's also something to think about as well. I mean, as you said, debuting, you know nothing about them going into the match unlike you going to like a match with say like April and Belle had a match, you could look at their older matches and see how they perform.
Over 50% of all wrestling skill comes from the mentality you take to the match, whether it be you preparing for the opponent in terms of strategy or just in terms of, you know, you mentally preparing for what you're going to have to do in the match. And when you don't have any sort of mental advantage over your opponent, when you can't try and understand and strategize, that takes off over 50% of any sort of, you know, any sort of skill you might have in the match. You're wrestling on pure fundamental. That's all you have. And right now, we see Alina might be about to get upset here by Eris Kruger into the crossface. Oh, rolls over.
Now,
This is what. Oh, please continue.
Alina with a side headlock. Slapped by Eris Kruger coming out of it. Kicks to the gut now. Pull back through that big forearm there.
knocking Iris down, nearly knocking her out. And now up on the shoulders. Snake Eyes off the top rope. Now Alina putting the boot to Kruger and just alley-oop throwing her out of the corner. Alina has been in firm control ever since she's gone to that match, besides that brief crossface. And now we see up on the shoulders. And there we see the torture rack locked in by Alina. And the torture rack proves too torturous for Iris, and the Hunt picks up a dominant win here tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely going to get some momentum for those women. Maybe start looking towards the tag titles.
Possibly. And then we saw Kruger nearly stole it there when she locked in that crossface. For a second I thought that was it, but after that elbow and then this torture rack, it was all she wrote. It was done.
The winners of the match, the team of April, Alina Valentina.
The Hunt
is victorious here tonight. And I've got to say, it's a successful hunt for them. And now, we've got to wonder, are their eyes set on gold and possibly a new member? We've been hearing rumors, Jay. We've been hearing rumors that they're looking for a new member, and they may be in action later tonight. I'm not going to say who. I'm not some dirt sheet reporter. But what I am going to report is that our next match is one to look out for. We've got Rock and Julie Storm, two veterans of the CWL, going head-to-head. Jay, what do you think about this matchup?
I'm going to have to be honest. I am newer here. I have yet to hear about Julie Storm, but about Rox, I know a lot. I mean, just an absolute powerhouse.
Julie Storm's someone we don't often see compete here in the CWL, but she has a tendency for when she does show up, she shows up. Let's see if that's going to happen here tonight.
The following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 275 pounds, from Buffalo, New York, the monster known as Rox.
She is monstrous, she is devastating, she is raw. And she's here to prove that, hey, you know, she deserves to be at the top of that mountain. Currently, there's no #1 contender for that woman's title. Could Rox be staking her claim here tonight? I mean, she's definitely been having a great season.
Yeah, like you said, handing Alina Valentina her only loss.
6 wins so far, and I've got to be honest, one of the few people who, as far as I can remember, hasn't received a singles title shot. Well, I guess no, she got the singles title shot against Kel Valen at last year's Shadow Band, but it has been quite a while since we've seen her in the title picture. Could that all change after tonight?
And her opponents, weighing 135 pounds, from Jacksonville, Florida, Julie Storm.
Julie Storm making her way down to the ring. And I've got to say, you know, someone, like I said, you don't see too often here, but whenever we see her, it is a treat. One of the old guard of CWL, competed in the first ever Supremacy Cup, and did okay for herself in that. So she is definitely not one to be trifled with. Now she goes up, however, against a much bigger threat than I think she's ever faced before, in someone as big as Rock.
Now we're gonna underway. Oh my god, big boot there by Rox.
Yeah, and that's about what I expected the match to start out as, but Julie Storm, to her credit, taking the fight to Rock, and now she isn't. Rock's big clubbing clothesline there, sending Julie Storm to the ground. And I think Rox is looking to make an example out of Julie Storm.
Now, cranking the neck of Julie Storm here. Slams her against the mat. I mean, it may look all padded, but just a nearly an
inch.
Under
there is completely hardwood. Like, there's no padding. That canvas is there for show.
Now,
it's there so we can put a nice logo in the center. It's not there to protect the worker.
No, definitely not. But now, we're looking for a camel clutch here, and yep, there it is. Camel clutch locked in by Rox here.
No. Julie Storm able to slip out of it using her size to her advantage, actually. And now Storm trying to take the strikes to Rox here. Sends her off the ropes. Oh, goes over. Head scissors, takes Rox down. And this is what Julie Storm needs to do. She needs to keep using her speed, her size, and her agility to her advantage.
That is...
And just continuing. Yeah, just continuing to take the fight to Rox. Not giving Rox even a moment to breathe here. Continuing to target the arm, and that's smart. You want to get rid of, you know, any upper body, any arm strength that Rox may have.
And now cranking that arm, trying to snap it out of its socket there.
I mean, hey, it's a lot easier to beat a giant when a giant only has one arm.
I would say so. And now Julie Storm showing off. Gloating a little bit.
Looking a little, maybe a little confident there. And now hung up on the ropes. Neck breaker by Julie Storm.
To the cover.
Into the cover now.
One. Not even a 2 count.
No, it's going to take a lot to put Rox down. And, you know, here's the difficulty with, you know, not wrestling as often is, you know, obviously you're going to be fresh, but there's also going to be an aspect of ring rust there from Julie Storm, you know? We don't know how much in shape she's been lately. And here we see Rox drag it to the outside, saying, no, you don't get to break that count. And Rox finally taking the hint and going back into the ring and just laying out Storm with that right hand.
Yeah, you're talking about ring rust. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't look like Julie Storm has any of it. She's been doing very well with commentator curse.
Yeah, commentator's curse so far is we've been seeing Rox just go ballistic in the past minute or so, lighting up Storm with those punches and then with those slams into the corner, turning her around now, and this looks like it's becoming the beginning of the end for Julie Storm.
Rox into the cover. 1, 2, no. Julie Storm able to power out there.
Storm ever resilient, but at the same time, Rox is not going to just let Julie Storm escape that easily.
Hard Rox.
And it's a hard Rox life for people that go up against Rox, and I think Julie Storm just found that out firsthand. Rox picking up yet another dominant victory. We saw a little bit of something there from Storm. Storm, you know, brought it, but Rox was just too big, was too powerful, and honestly, you mentioned ring rust. I think, you know, Storm just, you know, didn't have the same speed, the same agility that they had before when they were, you know, showing up every week. So we'll have to see if maybe this lights a fire in the Storm to come back and start fighting more regularly. We'll have to see. But and then in the end, congratulations to Rox after an absolutely vicious victory.
Maybe Rox,
the winner of the match,
maybe
the monster known
in the title
as
picture, like
Rox.
you said, hasn't had a single title shot since Shadow Band.
Yes, and it's definitely not hard to make an argument that Rox may very well be our next Vindication Women's Champion. But coming up next, speaking of people that had a chance to be a Vindication champion, we have Zistro Horror, who came up short at Midsummers Mayhem in his bid for the world title against Ace Anderson, looking to get back in the saddle here on the pre-show against Riot in our main event. In the main event of a pre-show, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, both these guys have been on a tear lately, especially Riot. That guy has not lost a singles match in I don't even know how long.
The following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 185 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, Riot.
Riot making his way down to the ring, and you mentioned, yeah, he's been on a little bit of a singles run lately. Came up short in that fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for a world championship match here tonight, which was won by Colin Piper. We'll see that on the main card in just a minute. But Riot definitely has been showing his stripes, earning them. And tonight he looks to go one step forward toward, a possible title shot, and he looks to do it against Zistro Horror.
And his opponent, Zistro Horror.
Zistro Horror making his way down to the ring, and yeah, it's been a rough road thus far. I mean, Zistro Horror is one of those people where it's like, he's been doing well. He's been showing he deserves, to be in the upper echelon of competitor here at Vindication. He's been going blow for blow with guys like Isaac, Ricky Valentine, Ace Anderson, but when it comes down to it, outside of his Gold Rush win, he hasn't been able to win the big one yet, Jay.
Indeed, I mean, the guy, he's no slouch in the ring, that is for sure, but just he's never able to come out on top against in those big matches.
It very much so feels like there's a barrier, there's a ceiling currently above Zistro Horror, and he's just trying to find that one way to punch through it. Maybe tonight he can show us that he's found, a new mindset or something, to make his way into that upper echelon. Because right now, he's very much so being gate-kept almost. He's able to beat people that are around his station. He's not getting beaten by people below him, but he's not necessarily beating people above him either.
Yeah, and then you see that suplex there. Zistro starting off with a thunderous offense.
And I feel like you could say almost the same thing about Riot. I mean, he's not losing to people below his station, but he's just not been able to pick up the big wins, the wins that, make a career. Something like Garnet Court when he beat Kanye Hazard. Even though he's yet to win a match since then, people are still talking about, oh, Garnet Court, he's someone to watch because he beat Kanye Hazard. With Zistro Horror, he's yet to have that big win outside of the Gold Rush briefcase. And I think that needs to be almost his goal before he even thinks about going for another title shot.
I have to agree with you there, but then we saw that show of athleticism there by Zistro with that moonsault. Not able to get the pin. Goes to that drop kick. Riot out of the way before he can get there.
Oh, spinning back elbow, nearly taking the head off of Zistro there. Zistro never even saw it coming. And now these two just exchange a chop, pushes him off of the cutter.
Another back elbow.
Zistro might have a broken nose at this point. Jeez. And now being lifted up, headlock driver, planted him
into
the mat, and then into the cover.
Not
there.
even a 2 count.
Zistro Horror, I mean, like I said, Mans is talented. And now stomp on the arm of Zistro. Oh, right for the spinning knee. Zistro gets behind him.
Back suplex.
Big spinning Saito suplex.
Now, arm drag.
Riot.
Oh!
Spinning roundhouse kick. Riot knocks out Zistro into the cover. One? What?
What are we looking for here?
Riot again.
Oh, Shining Wizard!
Shining Wizard.
Cover.
That's gotta be it. One.
Two.
No. Zistro, I don't think Zistro's bleeding, but his nose has to be broken. After all these strikes, there's no way there isn't some damage there. Oh! Running boot. And now that's beginning of the end. We've seen it before. Extermination.
One.
Into the
Two.
cover. Two. No. Neither man giving an inch. Rake of the eyes though by Riot. Kick to the gut.
Swinging neck breaker.
Spinning neck breaker.
And,
Into the cover.
Handstand.
No,
That's a
elbow.
splash.
Both men showing their stuff into the cover goes Riot, only a 1 count. Both men showing why they are the future of Vindication here tonight, and Riot taking it to Zistro Horror.
And I don't know who you are to put this on the pre-show. This match has been nothing but all guns blazing. Zistro sends right to the corner. Knee to the face. Chop!
You're able to get out of the corner. Chop. Oh, and a big boot of his own, returning the favor from earlier. But Zistro able to get out of it. Now Zistro got him by the hair here. Into the corner. Now just beating the skull of Riot into that top turnbuckle.
And
this is what Zistro needs.
I say this about every time that happens, but that is not a lot of padding, and under that is just a steel ring.
Yes, and now these two both going a mile a minute here.
Oh my God.
Hurricanrana taking down Zistro. I've got to be honest, going into this, I thought Zistro was the one with something to prove, but Riot, he's showing the world right now.
Now, oh, big forearm. Kick to the gut by Riot.
These two just exchanging strikes. Hurricanrana by Zistro, but he's fatigued.
To the cover. 1, 2. No.
Two. Bit of hesitation there after that Hurricanrana. Who knows? Maybe if he had, had that split second more urgency, he could have caught Riot slipping.
Forearm there by Zistro. Kick to the gut now by Riot. Forearm by Zistro again. These guys are just going back and forth. Russian leg sweep.
Strike. Russian leg sweep by Zistro. And now picking up Riot for the boot to the head. And that's gotta be it at this point. Riot's taking too much. No! What's it gonna take for either man to stay down? And now Zistro to the top rope. What does he have in mind?
Phoenix
Splash!
1,
Beautiful
2,
connection.
3.
And Zistro Horror picks up the win. And I've got to be honest, that match just stole the show. It's going to be hard for anything on the Global Warning show to top that. Absolute props to both men.
What a match.
And I mentioned how, what's it going to take for either man put this away? It took Zistro bringing out something new. We often see him trying to end the match with that small package driver. This time he goes for the Phoenix Splash, went for something Riot wasn't expecting, and he was able to pick up that 1, 2, 3.
Zistro Horror.
Indeed, what a well-deserved win here by Zistro Horror. And like you said,
That's good.
maybe look at who could be the next face of Vindication. I think is right in front of you in Zistro Horror.
But not take anything away from Riot, he put up a great effort tonight. That's all for the pre-show. Now, the main show of Global Warning will roll on in just a few seconds. See you there.
I'm going to make this very, very clear to all of our viewers. Chris Princess is going to be punished for what he did. He attacked the Misfits one by one. He triple powerbombed Selena Adams, and now the Family Series freaks are going to pay for their actions here tonight.
Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, am I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, get too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loot, missile boards out.
I stand before you now. El Pistol. I came back here and I'm ready to fight.
I want this championship match to be up there in the history books as one of the greatest matches in CWL history.
All I care about is the fact that I'm here, standing atop the mountain, and no one will ever tear me off.
We are live with Global Warning. My name is Alexander Shaw, joined by Jay Jones, and we have an absolutely electric night of action for you here in Phoenix, Arizona. But starting things off, we have a match with legal implications. A man has been accusing our good doctor that his doctorate degree is false. These are legal accusations, but we don't settle things at court here at the CWL. We settle it in the ring, and that's what we're doing here tonight. Jay, are you excited for this match?
I couldn't tell you how much I am excited for this match. Two amazing competitors going one-on-one here tonight.
The opening match of Global Warning is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, hailing from Derrickton, Raymundo.
And there he is, I don't even know at this point. I want to say maybe dictator, the emperor, the leader, president, I don't even know, of Raymondonia. Ready tonight to face Dr. Wrestling Jr.
And his opponent, weighing 150 pounds, from Tijuana, Mexico, Dr. Wrestling Jr.
The leadership status of Raymondonia might change more often than a Facebook status, but what hasn't changed is for the last 3 seasons, this man has been known as the good doctor of CWL, friend to all, doctor of all. But Raymondo has been calling that into question. And now, I try to be as unbiased as possible here today. I think I've been doing a good job. But I must say, I've been always a fan of the doctor. I've always been a fan of Raymondo, but these accusations from Raimondo. I don't know, man. They seem fishy to me.
I'm not gonna agree either. I don't think
I'm just calling it like I see it, you know what I mean?
I mean, a guy like Dr. Wrestling Jr., I think he'd have too much pride to be a fake doctor.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, he's actually being the leader of our medical staff. Like, he's the person in charge of, you know, handing out, you know, medicine and stuff to wrestlers when they get injured. You know? So, like, if he's not actually a doctor, what does this mean in terms of legal problems for the CWL?
Now, oh my god, pop-up punch there by Raimondo.
Forget a doctor. Dr. Wrestling Jr. might need to see a dentist.
I might know a dentist in the wrestling business, but now we see the clean break there.
Just a wrestler?
Huh?
What a preposterous idea. What dentist could ever be a wrestler? Oh, a beautiful arm drag there by Dr. Wrestling Jr. And now we see Raimondo trying to get back the technical advantage in both these guys, very technical wrestlers, but also got a little bit of the high flying in them. You know, sometimes they get a little bit crazy on the rope.
Especially for the luchador. Oh my!
Oh! We want to talk about getting crazy there. We see the strength of Raimondo catching that spinning wheel kick and then catching that super kick to the face.
Now he catches that boot and dragon corkscrew there. Now dragon corkscrew of his own.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Dr. Wrestling Jr. At least I think that's what he says. I honestly can't hear him. Oh, and now these two just chopping each other back and forth. Pushes off the cutter. Drop kick.
Single leg drop kick there, and now an elbow drop.
Picking up Raimondo.
Another chop there. Oh my god. Thunder's chops.
Oh, wait. Goes through. Rolled up. Look at the steel one here. It's Dr. Wrestling Jr. 2. No, wait. Rolls through. 1, 2. No. Raimondo almost stole back, but Dr. Wrestling Jr. tried to stall, and that was this match.
Now, this match, sunset flip, powerbomb there, but in terms of this match so far, I could not tell you who has the advantage. These guys are just back and forth.
Oh, and now it's time for the healthiest move in all of professional wrestling, the Patience moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2, no.
Now,
not able to get the job done with the Patience moonsault. Oh, went for a big punch to the back. Raimondo able to get out of the way. Went to try and sweep the legs, but Dr. Wrestling Jr. able to get out of the way of it. And now Spanish Fly by Dr. Wrestling Jr. And now, look this out for general anesthetics into
an apple a day.
Apple a day. Into the cover. 1, 2,
3.
Dr. Wrestling Jr. picks up the win. In a very much, I don't know proper to say, it's very much so a sprint of a match. It was a mile a minute. Neither man let off the gas.
This will be the beginning of the end here. The Patience moonsault. You see it there.
Yes, and now I think we can decree legally Dr. Wrestling Jr. is definitely a doctor. But is Raimondo actually the leader of Raimondonia?
The winner of the
I don't know,
match,
do you want to have a match with
Dr.
Raimondo?
Wrestling
Challenge
Jr.
No.
Remember the last time we were in a match? But nevertheless, Dr. Wrestling Jr. celebrating a very well-deserved win here tonight.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. For Dr. Wrestling Jr. as Global Warning rolls on here into our next matchup. as we saw in the pre-show, Sistra Horror and Riot go at it, two newer competitors, and now we're seeing another two new competitors in Garnet Court and Tommy Vegas. These two have been trying to claw their way up the ranking, and now they each get a chance against each other.
Yeah, as we know, Tommy Vegas, former #1 contender for the Vindication Heavyweight title, and Garnet Court defeating a former Vindication Heavyweight champion.
Yes, but his wins he's still, on a 2-2 record. He's only got one win after that. I think tonight he needs to prove he's not just a one-trick wonder.
The following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, Garnet Court.
And Garnet Court making his way down to the ring here. And like you said earlier, 2-2. Maybe they're going to make it 3-2 here tonight. Maybe get a positive record going for him. But it's not going to be an easy task going against someone like Tommy Vegas.
Yes, and you mentioned how he's been the world champion before. He's actually been two former Vindication world champions as he beat FBA not too long ago. So he's definitely shown he can hang with the best of them. But he needs to show he can do it consistently. Tonight, that's what it's all about, establishing consistency. Let's see if he can do it against Tommy Vegas.
And his opponent, weighing 196 pounds, from Beverly Hills, California, the Sin City Saints, Tommy Vegas.
Tommy Vegas making his way down to the ring, and I've got to say, Jay, he's someone who definitely is one of the most impressive members on the roster. However, he seems to suffer from a little bit of Zistro horror syndrome, in the sense of, he's good. We know he's good. It's just in the big situations against people that might be above his station, he seems to falter. He beat Ace Anderson before, but that's the last time I can think of that he had a big notable win, unless I'm forgetting something. So tonight is very much so him trying to, show that, hey, he's still here to play. He's still here to win.
Yeah, now we see these
And
two ring a ding. A big Nagi side slam there.
Actually, Tommy Vegas picking up a win against Zistro Horror a couple weeks ago. Now looking to get another one here tonight against Garnet Court.
Now we see him just cranking the neck of Garnet Court here.
And now Garnet trying to use his size, get back to a vertical basis. Shot to the gut of Tommy Vegas, and now Garnet Court is on his feet and choosing to go to the outside. Tommy Vegas isn't going to have any of it, but possibly there's a bit of a trap there, and that trap may have just backfired for Garnet Court. Drop kick takes out the knee of the big man. And now Vegas in firm control.
He's slamming him against the mat there.
Oh, these two guys just going
Kitchen
hands.
sink.
Kitchen sink sends Vegas reeling. Got to ask, if I'm going to court, if I got to ask you, Jay, Garnet Court, what does he have to do to secure the win in this matchup?
I say use his power. And do not give Tommy Vegas a second to breathe.
Yeah, we've seen the big power bombs, the big slams from Garnet Court. He's definitely going to want to use those against Tommy Vegas, who, as we see, a bit more of a striker.
No. Into the cover. One. Not even a 2 count there.
Tommy Vegas throwing a little bit of a violence party, but not enough to keep Garnet Court down. Gonna need to party a little bit harder there, bro. And he seems to be doing it here. Drop kick lands flush on the side of the head of Garnet Court.
And now, Garnet Court fighting back, snapping the arm over his shoulder. Kick to the gut.
Oh. These two just trade strikes now. Big bicycle knee strike sends Vegas down. And now, Court taking the fight here. Elbow drop to the chest. And this is beginning to look like a Court matchup. No! Vegas turning things around. These two so evenly matched so far. But this looks like the beginning of the end here. Huge power bomb. Set nearly halfway across the ring. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. But this is sort of when things start to go wrong for Garnet Court's opponent. First comes the power bomb. And now lifting him up. Cross the legs. And slams him. Say goodnight to Tommy Vegas.
Into the cover. 1, 2, no.
And you know, I sort of saw it when he landed. He instinctively made sure, like, to start rolling to try and make his shoulders up. It showed that he had the strength in him. But how much of that strength is left?
Actually, dropped by Vegas.
Kick to the gut now.
Cincinnati special!
Oh, there it is!
Into the cover! 1!
Out of nowhere! 1, 2!
No!
No. He nearly stole one there.
Throwing it up in the sand. Brings Court to his feet now. The rope's there.
Off the rope. Oh, wait. See the atomic drop into the leg drop down south.
Now brings him back up to his feet here. We saw that Cincinnati special. It almost put Garnet Court away, but Garnet has honestly not taken that much. Oh my.
Flipping drop kick to the head of Garnet Court, sending him to the outside. A little bit of styling on him a little bit there with Tommy Vegas. You know what? There's a part of me that's like, okay, yeah, that gets in the opponent's head. I sort of see why you do something like that, but at the same time, you could not, take Garnet Court that lightly, especially when he's been kicking your ass for most of this match.
I have to agree there, but I think the reason that Cincinnati special almost won him the match, I mean, Garnet Court had been dominating him just to take that out of nowhere. It's
very much so a punch to the gut. Like, it'll knock the wind out of you because you're not expecting.
And now, moves his feet. Oh, scissor kick to the head. Another one.
And now we're seeing the strike from Court. And up from Court to Court. Clothesline in the corner. And an alley-oop power bomb by Vegas. Into the cover. 1. No. Just the 1 count so far.
No.
Might take a bit more to put down Garnet Court. Oh, wait, there we see an STO headlock there. And that could be enough into the cover. 2.
3.
And Tommy Vegas picking up the win there. Big win for Tommy Vegas. And I've got to say, definitely made quite the comeback in that match. We thought, after this powerbomb, I thought Garnet Court, he's got it on lock. Even if Vegas kicks out of this, you know, how does Court sort of got the ball rolling now, but I guess you could say the ball just went into Tommy Vegas's court, and that was it for Garnet.
You see that Sin City special, I almost thought would win Tommy Vegas the match.
Yeah, that was completely out of nowhere, and I think that was basically the turning point. Once that happened, Tommy Vegas finally started to get back into it, and Garnet Court just couldn't recover.
The winner of the match, the Sin City Saints, Tommy Vegas.
Big win for Vegas as he looks to get back into the title hunt. And now, we roll on with Global Warning as we get to our first title match of the night coming up next. We've got the White Lotus versus Scout Mackenzie for the Wildfire Women's Tag Team titles. Wildfire Pro Wrestling graciously letting us defend their tag titles here at the CWL. But I've got to say, I know in CWL we don't allow handicap matches for the tag titles. I don't know if Wildfire, they've got some, you know, different type of rule set. I'm not going to judge, but does Scout Mackenzie have a tag partner? I don't. On my notes, I don't got nothing. Do you have anything, Jeff?
No, I mean, I don't really know who'd want to tag with Scout Mackenzie, but you never know.
The following tag team match is set for one fall and is for the WPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, weighing 164 pounds, from Manila, Philippines, Scout Mackenzie.
Scout Mackenzie making her way down to the ring. And, you know, it's, like I said, like, we've seen handicap matches before in CWL. Michael Young famously beat the Disciples in a handicap match. It was meant to be a tag title match. And that caused a lot of controversy. Was Michael Young the tag champ? No. If Scout Mackenzie wins, does she become the tag champ? I don't know. Wildfire Pro Wrestling has some interesting rules for their titles, if so.
And we'll have to talk to the CEO over there, but that's only if Scout can pick up the win here tonight. I mean...
Well, yeah, that's a big if. You're going up against Andrea, who's the current Vindication Women's Champion, and you're going up against Yo York, who's like a veteran of the CWL. Definitely no slouch in the ring.
And you know, I would almost think that Scout might take them lightly, and Scout, as in this change of attitude, she's become a lot more cocky.
I mean, if you just beat Kel Valen, wouldn't you be cocky? I'm just saying.
100%.
And the champions, at a combined weight of 273 pounds, Andrea, Yuri York, the WPW Tag Team Champions, the White Lotus.
White Lotus making their way down to the ring here. Wait a second. Where's the light? Where's the lights go? Wait a second. Who's that?
Who is that?
Who the hell is that? They're going off the ropes. Both Scout Mackenzie and the mystery partner. Is this a partner for the match?
I don't even know. Who is that?
Just that we're getting word from people back that That's Ash Carter.
Ash Carter. That's all foreign to me.
Ash
Andrew.
Carter. We used to be a partner of Scout's back, on the indies. Back when Scout was coming up in this business. I guess Ash Carter coming here to CWL and is now helping out Scout. Wait a second, we could have someone with the title in their debut match here this April, a CWL first.
Snap German there. Oh, big kick to the... Oh.
We'll try and get you, the audience to hope some more information about who this woman is as the match rolls on, but I'm just flabbergasted, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I have never heard of this person. Oh, roll through into that.
Trying to choke, already locked in.
Andrea gonna do the power out. Oh, big strike to the face.
Punches by Andrea. Andrea, though. Oh, wait, Black Valentine by Andrea.
That's just got to be a sign of disrespect.
Yes, we know she adopted that from her former teacher, her former White Lotus leader, Cal Valen. Now using it as her own, and I guess most people don't even know it's adopted anymore, since Cal Valen is yet to be seen since Scout Mackenzie sent her flying off the top of a cell.
I'd imagine she wouldn't be able to be seen for quite some time, but nevertheless, Scout Mackenzie.
Now, so this bit I don't need people back coming. I know quite a bit of the inner work system.
Oh!
Ash Carter.
Ash.
We see now finally get across the match. We see Ash is not a signed member of CWL. I mean, I've not heard of her contract being signed. I've not heard of anyone being signed lately for CWL. So this is a very new thing, I guess, because the Wildfire tag titles, I mean, doesn't necessarily need to be a CWL person fighting for it.
I guess that's right. Oh my god, just sending her into the steel steps there. Yuri York. Oh, kick to the gut now by Scout Mackenzie. What the combination by Scout. Now sending Yuri off. Head bouncing off the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Here's what Scout needs to be careful for, though. There's a 20 count. She can't win the titles by count out.
That's very true. Oh, Bulldog there.
And White Lotus, despite Ash Carter showing up, not letting Scout even get a chance to tag her in. We've yet to see Ash Carter really get involved in this matchup, but that could be about to change.
And there it is.
As now she's in the match. Big clothesline sends down Yuri York. Sends her to the corner. Oh, that's on the ropes. Huge high kick.
And now, oh my god.
Exploder suplex across the ring. Yuri York is shook right now.
No. I mean, I'm getting word that Ash is a very technical-based wrestler here.
Well, I think we could definitely see that. That's quite evident through her. We've seen these suplexes, but Yuri York still taking the fight to Ash. And yeah, it's very... Oh wait, flips through. Huge Itsugiri. Catches Yuri right on the side of the head. And now, European uppercut by Carter. York, though, sends her up on the ropes. And what a statement it would make for this debuting superstar to beat Yuri York and Andrea in their first match and then win a title. Like, that's not to discount what they've already done, making such an impact already, but like, that would be massive. And now we see Andrea make her way to the ring. Dodges the drop kick. Sends her to the corner. And now this is not where Andrea wants to be, in enemy territory. Oh, but Andrea turns things around.
Corner.
And now just, trying to cause a lot of damage to the arm of Ash. Into the corner.
Her corner. Oh!
Misses the drop kick. But able to push Ash off. Oh! Gets caught with that scoop slam. And now sends it to the corner once more. But again, Andrea not trying to stay in that corner for too long. And again, trying to do damage, trying to put strain on that shoulder.
Wrestling Ash Carter to the corner.
And now, we've seen this before from Andrea. The rapid super kicks, the glitch in the soul glitch. And all three connect. Now, into White Lotus territory. This does not look good for Ash.
Oh, with a heel kick and then sweeps under the legs into the cover now. Scout breaks it up though.
So yeah, Scout able to break it up. And now it's just Yuri and Ash in the ring. There, Yuri setting it to the corner, drop kick to the side of the head almost. Ash trying desperately to make a tag. Wait. Oh, almost a half and half backbreaker there. And now it's Ashford sending Yuri into the friendly corner, or I guess opposing corner for Yuri. But Yuri able to fight her way out of it. You never want to be put into a corner in any sort of fight. Especially in a sport like wrestling, where, you know, it's all about mobility and the ability to move around the ring and have options. You don't want to be limited to just a corner.
Oh, takes the knee out. Oh, and a super kick. Yuri York taking the fight to Ash Carter.
And now sends her into White Lotus corner. But Ash trying to fight out. Goes for the drop kick, but Yuri able to get out of it. And there we see the twisting neck breaker there, twisting cutter almost. But was not able to twist the fate of this matchup, as Ash able to still get out of the corner. And now, big neck breaker there.
Now with the head scissors locked in here by Yuri York.
Looking to make Ash tap out in her debut match. And Yuri sends Ash into the corner.
Oh, big boot there by Ash.
Neither woman has been able to make the tag that they want to make. Oh, wait. Sends over again.
Oh.
Big roundhouse kick. Into a corner here.
Back elbow there.
No. These women just going back and forth here. And now the strikes from Yuri, the punches, the kicks, the headbutts, are now setting her up for a drive-by drop kick.
To the cover. One. No. Scout there to break it up for her partner, Ash. But maybe Yuri York slides under.
Rolls under.
Oh, Boston grab.
Crab locked in. And the Ash reaching, but was not able to get a clear grasp of the rope and is forced to tap out. And White Lotus retained here tonight despite the trickery of Scout Mackenzie and Ash. It was not enough for just the fresh chemistry of the White Lotus.
You see that super kick to the... But I don't know if we'll see more of Ash Carter. He did do good for a debut. He's not able to come out on top.
The winners of the match, and still your WPW Tag Team Champion,
Nevertheless,
Andrea,
still your Wildfire
York,
Tag
the
Team
White
Champions,
Lotus.
White Lotus.
Moving on to some more tag team action here, we see the Misfits defending their tag titles against the Fabulous Furious Freaks in one of the first Fabulous Furious Freaks match of the night. Honestly, this group, this faction, this army has been dictating this entire show. I mean, we've got them challenge for the tag titles, the YouTube title in the main event, and then we've also got Selena Adams versus Valencia later on. FFF has been running roughshod over Vindication, but tonight they don't have their boys with them. It's just 2 versus 2.
The following tag team match is set for one fall and is for the CWL Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers at a combined weight of 369 pounds. Isaac Flapjack Carter, the Fabulous Furious Freaks.
FFF, the Fabulous Furious Freaks, the Flapjack Fabulous Furious Freaks, whatever you want to call them. This group has been not a stretch to say a nuisance for the people of Vindication, and they have managed to earn themselves a tag title shot here tonight. But the Misfits definitely not going to be an easy team to take down. Even if they do take them down, here's the thing: the Misfits are going to get a rematch. So you've got to feel pressures on for the Fabulous Furious Freaks here tonight.
And your champions, weighing a combined 503 pounds, the Australian assassin Michael Young, Paris. The CWL Tag Team Champions, the Misfits.
They have been fighting champions. They've been champions that have been willing to defend at any turn. And now, they go up against what I would consider maybe their most difficult challenge yet in the Fabulous Furious Freaks, especially because Flapjack Carter is such a new enemy, a new factor in this equation. Because when this match was made to happen at Global Warning, it was going to be Chris Princess and Isaac. But with Flapjack Carter being added not just to the group but to this match, you've got to feel that definitely changes things. It's going to be very interesting. As there you see it, the unified Will Tag Team titles on the line. Misfits handing them over. And you know, Harris, he's got another title match here tonight. He could walk out with 2 belts or no belts. We don't know. Or he could just walk out with the tag title should he defend here tonight and just not have enough strength later on. This gets started, a backbreaker immediately by Isaac and transitions into that side Russian leg sweep. Harris and Isaac definitely had some wars in the past. These two know each other so well.
No. Snap that arm back.
And you've got to feel, FFF, you know, Flapjack and Isaac, they're under special orders from Chris to take out Harris as much as possible. Because Harris fights for Chris Princess's YouTube title in their main event here tonight. So you've got to feel that, you know, Chris is saying, hey, make Harris as easy a target as possible for Layla. I don't care if you win the match. And you've got to wonder if the game plan, you know, I've got to wonder if maybe it's not smart for Harris to be starting this match. Maybe have Michael take the brunt of the force for the Misfit. Speaking of Misfits, we also know that another member of the Misfits, Colin Piper, in action later tonight for the world title. Got a lot of people with a lot of stake in the different things here tonight. And now Flapjack taking the fight to Harris and just stomping him into the mat. We know how vicious of a competitor Flapjack can be from his time on Nemesis. We also know he can become a tag champion. He's done it before. In fact, he was not involved in the decision to lose those belts. So, we definitely know he can do it. Now we see a Flapjack of his own there by Harris. And then tagging in Michael Young. Flapjack not giving Young a moment to breathe here, but Young able to get in these punches, and now the punches are raining down on Carter. Got to feel all 4 of these men looking to get some of their own back after that big brawl that happened a couple weeks ago on Vindication. We saw Isaac battle Harris. We saw Michael Young and Colin Piper battle Princess. And Carter gets planted into the mat with the Brain Buster by Michael Young.
Jawbreaker there by Flapjack.
Flapjack definitely needs to make the tag to Isaac. Oh, double foot stomp in there. The height on that vertical. I think NBA needs to get into contact with Carter there. That was quite the jump.
Now Michael Young bringing the fight to Isaac in a combination ending with that knee strike there.
And Michael Young, always one of the strongest competitors we've had here on Vindication, sends Isaac to the outside, and I think Michael Young's gonna fly! Barrel roll tope! What height he got. We don't see Michael Young take to the skies too often, but that was impressive. Pele sends Young to the ground, and these two, neither one able to land a hit. We saw Isaac go for the championship winner, not able to connect.
Really got Michael Young. Spine Buster!
Spine Buster! The spine on the pine, as they say. And now sends him into the corner. Oh, elbow to the face by Isaac. Trips the legs. Harris getting some deja vu from his Vindication debut there. And now just wrenching on the back with that backbreaker. Isaac now running snapmare to Michael Young.
Now bringing Michael Young to his feet here. Big clothesline by Isaac.
And Young has got to look out for that super kick because Isaac can hit it from absolutely anywhere. He could also be looking for the hero. It connects into the cover. Young is down. One.
Two, no. Oh, he
No.
hits the ref.
Took out the... No, I think Blackjack Carter went low trying to take out Harris. Accidentally clipped the ref. Oh no, we'll have to go back and see, but Isaac bringing the fight back to Young here.
We could have just had new tag team champions.
Yeah, and it might have been Flapjack Carter getting in his team's own way on accident. And then we see, looks like he was going for possibly the springboard maneuver, but decided against it, did Isaac. And now Young trying to fight back to his feet. Hooks the arm, wait for the brain buster. Isaac able to get out of it. Wait for... I think he overshot the springboard there. And Isaac, irate after that teardrop suplex. And now, looking to set up.
Super kick.
The championship winner. Championship winner connects. Into the cover. One. Two. No. I was about to say they call it the championship winner for a reason, as it nearly won them those tag titles, but at 2.9. We get the kick out. But Isaac again keeping Young grounded. Young are not able to get the tag, but there bites through, gets under the legs of Isaac. And now Harris, big bicycle kick. Isaac able to get him into the corner. Clothesline sends Harris to the ground.
Now Isaac setting up for the championship winner once again. There, no, Harris out of the way.
Never mind. Harris blocks it. Lands the forearm. Isaac sends him into the corner. Tags in Flapjack Carter. And now they're going for that drop toe hold. Elbow drop. The Misfits title main is in trouble.
The most devastating move in all sports entertainment. Oh my gosh, Rainbow Cutter.
Rainbow Cutter into the cover. Two. No. Sweeps the leg. Does Harris. Flapjack fighting to his feet. Knee to the head. Lifting him up. Superplex. And these two just going back and forth.
Oh, big knee.
Oh wait, locks the arms.
Bird up breaker.
Horror bomb. Horror bomb, center of the ring. Flapjack able to get to his feet, but he's dazed. Flip clothesline there. And now sending him into friendly territory does Flapjack. Oh, wait, there we see the blackout. Connects 1, 2, 3. New champions. And the fabulous Furious Freaks win the CWL unified World Tag Team titles.
Don't forget, the Misfits will still get a rematch though.
Yes, they'll get a rematch, but they just pinned the World Tag Team champions, and this is not looking good for Harris later tonight, who has to go up against both Chris Valero and Chris Princess. This is not looking good for the Misfits. It's looking like it's going to be a great night for the Fabulous Furious Freak.
The winners of the match and your new CWL Tag Team Champions. Isaac,
Very well deserved. These
Blackjack
guys
Carter, the
put up a heck
Fabulous
of a
Furious
fight.
Freaks.
Absolutely. They definitely earned those titles. You can't say they didn't. But you've got to feel the Misfits, not the way they wanted the reign to end. And you've got to feel they're going to be back and better than ever when they get their rematch. And speaking of a rematch, the rematch of Midsummers Mayhem, Selena Adams, Valencia, 2 out of 3 falls to prove who is truly the better woman. That's what this has all been about. And you've got to wonder, with Selena Adams, these constant attacks by the Freak, is she 100% going into this matchup?
One can only wonder here tonight.
The following match is set for 2 out of 3 falls. Introducing first, weighing 140 pounds, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Selena Adams.
Making her way to the ring, we've got Selena Adams, and we see the damaged midsection. We see the after the chair shot that she received from Valencia, and just the attack that have been going on over the past couple weeks. However, Selena Adams never going to be one to walk away from a fight. And tonight she's definitely going to bring the fight to Valencia, injured midsection or not. But can she pick up the win? She was not able to beat Valencia at Midsummers. Can she do it here tonight? And can she do it twice?
And her opponent, weighing 135 pounds, from San Jose, California, representing the Fabulous Furious Freaks, Valencia.
Making her way down to the ring. And you want to talk about dominance. Valencia has been on an absolute tear this season. Only picking up 2 losses this season, one of them to the current world women's champion. And can she So would she be able to get another 2 losses in the same night? It's quite the tough task for Jay.
We know this stuff has been going on for longer than most people would know. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I know about all this.
It's been going on ever since Selena Adams answered Davina Rose's open challenge after Midsummers Mayhem and picked up a massive upset victory. Ever since then, there's been this thorn in the side of Davina. She couldn't beat Selena until she turned into what we see today, Valencia. And after beating Selena, she brutalized her, sent her packing from CWL, sent her to exile. And when Selena came back, she came back with a score to settle. She came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, as we know, she actually came back as Melissa Falcon. And mask and eventually reveals herself.
But tonight, there's no Davina Rose, there's no Melissa Falcon, it's just Valencia, and it's just Selena Adams. And we see the collarbone tie-up go into the corner here. A clean break. Gotta feel, despite the dislike for both these competitors that they have for each other, there's gotta be some mutual respect in the ring.
I think so.
And immediately into the cover by Valencia. Oh, and a chop block, and we see her softening up that knee for the Selena sunset later on.
Oh, goes to that shoulder block.
That is not good. Shoulder into the corner. Definitely not what Selena Adams wanted this early into the match. And now, backdrop driver to Selena. And we see hammerlock, back suplex. These two just going move for move in the early going. Kick to the head by Valencia. And a big knee strike sends Selena to the ground. And now, oh! Air raid crash, neck breaker. Oh, but able to get up there.
Now, Selena, I can't even tell what she's got in. Oh, she's pulling the off the leg. Selena Adams, Valencia. Adams sending Valencia to the corner. Big flying forearm.
And now off the ropes. Running boot in the corner. And Selena Adams is on fire in the early goings. Into the cover. One. No, just a 1 count for now.
I gotta ask, do you think winning the first fall puts you at an, obviously it puts you at an advantage, but do you think you'd almost think that maybe the other person that won that fall will slow down and think that they have the match won?
Oh, sorry, went for 630. Nowhere to go there. And the boomer kick connect. Valencia taking advantage of that 30. No! As you're saying, the possibility of slowing down, does give whoever gets the first fall a bit of a moment to breathe because they have that advantage. But right now, Valencia looking to continue to capitalize. La Revolution onto that injured abdomen into the cover. 2.
No!
Oh! And so yeah, she went for the 630, but she went for that high orbit. But not able to land it. And now, a knee to the head.
Telling Selena Adams to get up to her feet. Selena Adams sending Valencia to the corner.
And now Selena looking to get back into this one. As Valencia absolutely capitalized after that missed 630.
Which we vote. Oh my gosh. Pulls herself up and then boots her in the chest.
And now we see it go up and over with that drop, that leg drop. Oh no, looking to lock it in. Center of the ring.
Selena Sunrise.
Sunset. Selena Sunset, and she is wrenching back on the Selena Sunset as Valencia attack. First fall goes to Selena.
Valencia had nowhere to go. It was right in the middle of the ring.
And now into the corner. Connect. Into the cover. Look to get that second fall early. No. And you know, I wonder if Valencia maybe chose to tap quickly just because she knows she could give up that first fall and didn't want to take too much damage in that Selena Sunset.
Valencia.
And Valencia knowing she's got to go to work now if she needs to make up. Oh wait, gets the roll through here. Look at the steal one. One.
No.
Two. No. Nearly stole a fall there to tie it back up. And now, wait, backdrop driver. And Valencia, the fatigue of this match starting to wear onto Valencia. And now she's going into the ground and pound here. Laying in these elbow shots.
Now bringing Selena back. Oh, super kick!
Uber kicks it next to Selena.
One.
Into the cover. One.
No.
Two for the second fall. No. Now, picking the leg of Bid Valencia and now targeting it. Looking for another Le Revolution. Up on the shoulders.
Gets it.
It connects.
Into the cover. One.
A 3 down
Two.
to tie it all up.
No.
No.
Selena Adams keeps on fighting.
Selena not wanting to give up that first fall. Wanting to keep that advantage.
Now.
Needle cutter takes down Valencia. Sending her into the corner. Oh, but Valencia able to fight out of it. Sends her off the rope.
The drop kick.
Drop kick.
Out of the way.
Blocked by
Big
Selena.
forearm.
Forearm.
Now, sending Valencia around here. Kick to the gut. Oh my god.
Dragging her towards the ring post.
Wait.
And now locking
Figure
in.
four.
A figure four. On the left. It's just like Valencia could tap all she wants. But because Selena is outside the ring, it doesn't matter. And now these two brawling on the outside. Last time these two were on the outside of the ring together, a barricade got broken.
This is very true.
But I don't think we'll be seeing that again. The DDT spike Selena into the cover. 1, 2, no.
Now Valencia brings her into another ring and now, oh, Dragon Sleeper is locked in.
Dragon Sleeper locked in. Nowhere for Selena to go. But Selena able to get out of it.
Goes through.
And now looking to maybe get out of the way, but
Selena
walking in. And this time keeping it grounded. And Valencia's forced to tap out. And Selena Adams picks up the 2-0 win over Valencia. A hard-earned 2-0 win.
What a match. These two women fought their hearts out here tonight.
And now, Selena Adams finally picking up the win over Valencia, finally beating that demon. You've got to wonder what's next for Selena Adams. as she has finally ended her saga with Valencia.
The winner of the match, Selena Adams.
There she is, her winner, Selena Adams. And she earned it here tonight, 2-0 against Valencia.
Yeah, so if only Selena could tell us what's next for her here on Vindication. Coming up next, we have the Vindication World Heavyweight title. Ace Anderson versus I've got to be honest, a month ago, this is not who I thought would be challenging for the world title. Colin Piper.
Let's be honest.
Who beat Ricky Valentine, Riot, and Scott Smith all in the same match to earn his spot here. Could we be one away from a new world champion?
And is for the Vindication Heavyweight Championship.
As the yeah chants start to reverberate throughout the arena, this man has had a meteoric rise, but is it too much too quick? Is he ready for Ace Anderson? And now Ace Anderson make his way down to the ring. A very good champion so far. 2 defenses. If he wins here tonight, he gets his rematch clause enacted. So you know he's coming in here with something to prove. But you gotta say the same for Colin. I mean, Colin, he's going to want to show that he's not just the underdog, that he could be the big dog. He could be Big Colin. And hey, no, he'd be the first member of the Misfits to win a singles title. He could become that truth here tonight.
Introducing first, the challenger, weighing 175 pounds. From Tokyo, Japan, Colin Piper. And the champion, weighing 207 pounds. From Winnipeg, Canada, representing the Order, your Vindication Heavyweight Champion, Ace Anderson.
That's what it's all about. Vindication gold on the line. Ace Anderson, Colin Piper. Let's get it started. Ace immediately able to strike, but Colin able to get out of it. European uppercut. Got Ace on the ground. And you gotta feel Colin is the odds-on underdog, but the sentimental favorite to win this match. And Colin, he's got Ace on the rope, both figuratively and literally here. Ace has not been able to get anything going this match. It's been all Big Colin.
You gotta maybe think. Maybe Ace came into this match taking Colin lightly.
I mean, based off of the how their tag match ended, I would not be surprised by that. You've got to feel though, if Ace Anderson, you can't take any title defense lightly. Oh, off the ropes. Shades of his cousin, Mickey Valentine, with that neck breaker.
And especially, you
Now,
can't take a title defense lightly, especially when it's the one that might get you the rematch clause.
We've seen so many champions get those 2 defenses and then fall at the finish line. He can't afford to do the same thing, but Colin can't afford to let this opportunity slip because he doesn't know when he's going to get another shot at this world title.
Now Colin is raining down hell. Kick to the gut by Anderson.
Strike after strike.
God.
Huge hip toss there by Colin. Only a 1 count though. And he's got to feel the Misfits. They've already lost 1 match tonight. You don't want to be the reason they go 0-3. Ace trying to fight to his feet here. Elbow shots to Colin. But Colin sends him into the corner. Oh, blocked by Anderson. And there's the first high card. And now already looking to go all in, looking to put him away quickly here. Gets it all in on Colin Piper.
1,
and that's
2.
it. 2.
No!
Yes!
No! Yeah!
Colin Piper.
Come on, Colin!
Kicks out of the all in.
Yeah, gonna be honest with you, Shaw. If I could pick anyone to win here tonight, it's gonna have to be Colin Piper.
Well, right now, Ace not letting up. Not many people have ever kicked out of the all in. And Colin Piper, he's earning his stripes here tonight.
High card.
Oh, but another high card. Got him rocked. Colin fighting. He's fighting. And the yeah!
Oh,
and he's looking
yeah.
with another one.
Oh, yeah.
Ace Anderson.
Yeah!
He connects.
To the
We've got
cover.
New champion.
1,
Number 1.
2. No!
No! And you hear a collective sigh from the arena. I think everyone thought that was it.
I thought that was it. You thought that was it.
Colin Piper. 2 straight lariatos. 2 yeahs to Ace Anderson, but not enough. He did not let up, but now Ace upping the ante here. And now Colin being called to his feet. Laying in the strikes is Anderson.
Who's Ace think he is? Larry Dean. Giving a lariat to the lariat master.
Now, blocks the, I think he went for the spine buster, but Colin blocked it. Lifting him up. Oshi Garoshi.
Elbow to the top of the head there.
And there we see, upping the ante once more.
To the cover. Come on, Colin. 1.
Into the cover. 2.
Yes!
No!
Yeah!
Colin will not say die. He will not stay down. And Ace Anderson looking to go double or nothing here against Colin Piper.
No! Colin!
Connect!
No, Colin, please!
Double or nothing into the cover.
No!
And Ace Anderson comes up big.
Quitting.
Colin Piper, it was not his night. But you can't deny he made it closer than anyone else thought he would. Right there wasn't a person in the arena that thought Ace Anderson was kicking out, but he did, and that just shows the caliber of a champion that Ace Anderson is.
You see the caliber of that lariat? You see the caliber of Colin Piper?
Taking nothing away. from Colin here tonight, but Ace Anderson showing why he's your Vindication World Heavyweight Champion. What a match.
The winner of the match, and still your Vindication Heavyweight Champion, Ace Anderson.
Still to earn that win. Colin Piper did not give it to him easily. Congratulations to Ace Anderson.
2 all-ins. He had to go double or nothing to pick up the win here tonight. He definitely had to earn it. And you've got to feel there's a newfound respect from Ace Anderson to Colin Piper.
Indeed.
And it's time for the main event. Chris Princess has had a stranglehold on that YouTube title. 7 defenses thus far. But tonight he faces probably his biggest challenge. He has to beat both a pistolero, formerly known as Kyle Stevens, the man who never lost his Discord title, and Harris, the Misfits' last hope for a win here tonight.
The main event of Global Warning is a triple threat iron tables match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the challengers, weighing 250 pounds, from Tacoma, Washington, representing the Misfits, Harris.
And his second appearance of the night, Harris making his way down to the ring. You've got to wonder, well, you've got to feel he's not 100% after the war he went with the Fabulous Food Streets earlier. And now going into an Iron Tables match, when the last time he was in this match, he did not do well. I think he lost like 7-2. So you've got to feel this is, the odds are stacked against Harris, but then again, he thrives on being the underdog. And you've got to feel he's in his element here tonight. The weight of the Misfits is on his shoulders as well, as Colin Piper came up short. Him and Michael Young came up short earlier. This is Misfits' last chance to walk away tonight with gold.
Weighing 185 pounds, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Pistolo.
El Pistolero making his way down to the ring. And now, returning to Vindication, formerly known as Kyle Stevens, making his way back into the title picture. He never lost the Discord title. It was stolen and replaced with the YouTube title when he was forced into injury, forced into a short-term retirement, if you will, a short-term exodus by Tommy Hazard. And now he's looking to get back that title that he never lost.
And the champion, from somewhere in Canada, representing the Fabulous Furious Freaks, your YouTube champion, Chris Princess.
Christopher Princess, the YouTube champion. There's only ever been 2 YouTube champions, and he has held the title easily twice as long as the other guy. 7 defenses, and I think tonight he's looking to make it 8.
You gotta think
And
FFF
momentum.
looked to come out 2-1 at least here tonight.
That could be. And you've got to feel still, even the Valencia loss, you've got to feel momentum still on the side of FFF here. Because they've already got gold. Because all he needs to do is just hold on to his. That's what it's all about. The CWL YouTube Championship. We've got men who have so for those of you who are unaware of the rules of an Iron Tables match, it's an Iron Man match, but it's also a tables match. Whoever puts more opponents through more tables in 20 minutes wins, which means we're in here for the long haul, Jay. Strap in.
I'm gonna find my seatbelt. Harris has the table in hand, slides it into the ring now.
And for those of you at home, I'd suggest starting to write down and keep track of the score, because with 3 people, this could start to get messy. Massive clothesline there from Pistolero. Princess looking to set up a table. Or use it as a weapon. Taking out the competition.
This is an absolute Reeves cannon. And I don't know what the guy's gonna do, so I'm less surprised he used the ball as a weapon.
It's something we need to keep in mind. If the champion gets into a draw with someone, let's say Harris and Princess, Pistolero and Princess, or just everyone draws, Princess retains. He keeps the title. However, what happens if Harris and Pistolero tie? Is the title vacant? Truly, well, it's a very interesting matchup. It's a very interesting scenario we find ourselves in.
There's already a table set in the corner there.
And it's positive for us to note FFF have been banned from ringside. Misfits have been banned from ringside. And now we're looking to possibly see our first maybe table break.
Chop Princess.
Whenever you chop up stuff, you've got to use it on a table. That's just cooking 101.
Oh, big bicycle knee there by Chris Princess.
There's only ever been 3 Iron Tables matches in CWL history, and all 3 of these men have competed in them, but only 2 have won. That's Pistolero beating Harris in 1, and Chris Princess retained the YouTube title against FFA in 1, say FBA in 1, back at Tables Week. And now we see Northern Light suplex, but keeps the bridge, rolls through into a suplex of his own.
Harris has the table set up and maybe going after Pistolero out.
Oh, and now on the apron, looking to take Pistolero out of the match. DDT on the hardest part of the ring. And now all 3 of these men just exchange strikes on the outside. Princess sending Pistolero back in. And a big, I was about to say a back suplex there, but no! He transitioned over to a GTS of sorts. That was brutal. By God. Now these 2 fighting dangerously close to a table, might I add. Harris, though, he's got him up. Powerbomb position. Oh, the Pistol is trying to fight out of it. And he does. He escapes. That was so dangerously close to our first table break of the night. And you have to feel, Princess has to have the biggest advantage right now, because you could possibly say there's ring rust on Pistolero. He has not been seen in the ring for quite a while, and we don't know how fully healed he may or may not be. And then Harris, he had a match tonight. So Princess, definitely the freshest demand in this match. And just using the side of that table as a weapon is Chris Princess.
Sending Harrison to the table there.
And right into the corner. Have you ever stubbed your foot on the corner of the table? You know how much that hurts? Imagine your whole body stubbing itself into the corner of the table. I'm pretty sure I just made some people turn off their screens in pain. And now he's
Chris Princess getting out of the action. And that's just a smart
I mean, that's
decision.
smart. Yeah.
Let them hurt each other when you becoming the most threat.
All three men just battling it out. Yet to see any points on the board. We're 5 minutes deep. 15 to go. And now Princess sent to the ring.
Like you said, we're now a quarter of the way in. No tables
How
broken
long-
so far.
How long until they realize that they could use our table? Let's hope they don't, but like, you think they will?
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't put it past someone like Harris and Princess. But
I wouldn't put past any of them. They're all crazy. All of them.
I mean, if they're crazy enough to sign a contract for a match like that, yeah. But I mean, these tables
Like-
aren't cheap. I mean,
They're made of iron. That's why it's called an iron tables match. And Princess nearly put himself through it.
SDO.
And now takes the leg, goes over. Princess. Oh, went to back suplex, but Pistolero able to, adjust his weight and fall on top of Princess there.
Smacks Princess on the head and drives the corners into his chest.
And Harris on the outside now. Sending Pistolero into the corner with the table. Got him up on his shoulder.
Come on, Dart! And Harris scores!
And Harris up is 1 point. And now both other men are playing catch up here. And Harris is looking for another table. He's looking to extend the lead. But now these two battling dangerously close to our announce table here. And
Very
gotta be
closely
careful.
defeated.
We don't want to be put through a table either.
I have to back up here.
Oh, went for a big bicycle kick. Pistolero out of the way. And now, going to try and throw him into the steel steps there. It was not to be. And now Princess picking up the table on the outside. Sends it into the ring. And now Harris has Pistolero up. Backpack stunner.
Now, Harris has got Chris Princess. Pistolero is incapacitated. Could this be another score? No, Chris Princess fighting out.
Fighting out indeed. And now Princess again using the side of that table as a weapon. Princess looking to maybe get another point to tie it up, because at least if it's a tie, he retains the title. We're nearly at the halfway point of this match. Still plenty of time for people to get points. Now Princess got him on the outside. And a DDT on the apron once again. I think that's 3 times now Pistolero's been DDT'd on the apron. He has to be bleeding under that mask. Or at least concussed.
bringing.
Okay, I mean, there's no tables on the outside currently set up besides ours. It'd be smart for Harris to keep the action out there. But Harris looking maybe get puts us in position for another point.
Seeing his face against that table. Fortunately, the table not breaking.
Using the table as a weapon. The Pistolero brings in another table. I think Harris is going for a possible choke slam there. But Princess able to get him off. And Slam able to trip him up there as well. And now we are officially at the halfway point of this matchup. And Harris still the only person to have scored a point. Multiple tables set up though, it's only a matter of time. And I think Princess is looking to capitalize. No, sent him into a different corner. Pistolero fighting out of it. Kick to the back of the leg. Again, sending him into that table time after time, trying to just do as much damage to that abdomen as possible.
Elbows to the gut.
Pistolero.
Oh my god!
Oh! Harris, bicycle kick to the back of the head of Pistolero, taking him out of the match for the time being. That was brutal.
Princess nearly dropped on his head.
I think he was.
I want to say he might have he was almost, but he kind of rotated himself, but nevertheless, still a nasty landing for sure. Into the
And now,
table.
he's in not a good spot.
Chop there by Harris.
This is not where Princess wants to be. Push him up. Oh, Jesus! Pistolero hitting the clothesline onto almost like a tag move there. Clothesline to Princess while he was in the pile driver. And almost like it had the spike to it. And you see exploder suplex and a kip up. Pistolero's back in this one. And now him and Princess fighting over the table.
I don't know how Taurus can stand after that. I think he nearly be paralyzed. He was dropped directly on his neck.
Oh, but now.
Oh,
Princess
no.
taking advantage. Oh, wait. Wheelbarrow? Sends with him when it doesn't break. It does not break. Princess nearly tied it up there. And now it's Pistolero's time to shine. Exploder suplex! And it's a tie ball game.
Princess still unable to score so far. So as of
This
right
is
now,
not looking good for the champ.
now we are guaranteed
Right
right now a new champion.
Well, but that begs the question, if it's a draw between Harris and Pistolero, does it go to sudden death? What happens?
I would say sudden death, but that's just out of my hands.
And if it is sudden death, Princess does have his rematch clause. Can he just cash it in on the sudden death?
That would make
Chaos
it this
here
night very
in our main
interesting.
event.
They are very close
You
to
know,
our table. Hey guys, come on, back up.
I think they're going for the other table, the one that can be moved around. Ours can be moved, but by big guys, Rock could probably move our table.
Who?
Rock.
Yeah. Oh.
Pile driver! Princess might have a broken neck. I think that's a fair assumption based on how this match has been going. Princess may have very well be wrestling with a broken neck.
No.
And this isn't gonna help. Off the top. CWL special.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Chris Princess will not be retaining here tonight. We will have a new champion.
I mean, with only a quarter of the match left soon, he has a lot of ground to make up. He still needs to get a point, and with the condition he has to be in, I've got to agree with you. It's very unlikely.
Oh!
Nearly breaks it. But no, the teardrop suplex not enough. The Prince is immediately sent back down once he gets into the ring.
Harris falling, getting his bounce back. Oh, Pistolero sends Chris Princess into the table. Big chop. Oh, Harris! Harris sent him into the table.
And now,
oh my God!
Got him up on the shoulder, looking for another
Lawn dart.
Bullseye.
Harris is up.
5 minutes remaining.
Harris is up 2-1.
Harris is in the lead. And right now, it's a 2-point deficit for Princess. He has to get 2 points to even think about retaining. In 5 minutes. But first he has to get to his feet.
Northern Lights suplex.
But close over.
Suplex.
Now Princess and Pistolero meeting up center of the ring. Princess laying in the strike. Goes to the outside. Drive-by drop kick connect. And now trying to send Harris over to the direction of the table. And Harris not having any of it. These two just trying to jock for position in that corner.
Jawbreaker, buddy.
And, you've got to wonder, just any move through that table to Harris by Princess would do it. Oh, but Harris able to fight off. And now Pistolero just taking a seat here. He's blocked from the action. There's a table in his way.
Oh, smacks Harris over the head with it. He's caught on that rope. Oh, no anymore. Stomps the arm. Trying to pop that shoulder out of socket.
And right now, you've got to feel Harris is on defense. 3 minutes to go. You've got the point lead. You've got a 2-point lead on the champion. You're 3 minutes away from your first singles title, Harris. As long as he could just keep the lead.
It's that bicycle kick. Moves out of the way. And if I'm correct here, he is not. Yeah,
Princess, not how he wanted this match to go. He's going to have to make one hell of a comeback if he wants to retain.
STO there by Princess. The Pistolero is not paying attention. Chris is able to set up a... Oh, maybe not.
Trying to feed off the energy of the CWL universe here. And now, him and Princess center the ring. Oh, slides under. Pump handle. Powerbomb. And Princess continues to take a beating in this match.
Especially with that knee to the side. Push the dropkick out of the way there.
And now lifting him up. And another God-style pile driver. And now, 90 seconds. Everyone's down. Harris sets it up in the corner, although it might have been smart for him to just get rid of the table.
Maybe get a third point up.
This will definitely secure it. And Harris, Myles just secured. He secures. And I think Harris just secured his first ever singles title.
He's got a chair.
I think, yeah, he's just going full defense at this point.
We're looking to re-injure Kyle Stevens, put him back on the shelf of the head.
An unprotected headshot with the chair. And Harris just needs to play defense. backdrop driver by Princess, but there's nothing he can do. And now, here Stasera going at it. Going strike for strike. Princess getting a chair of his own. But only 30 seconds left. I think it's safe to tell that Harris is going to come out with the win on this one.
10 seconds remain.
Pistolero lifting him up. Oh, wait for the brainbuster on the chair. Flipping Dragon Rana there.
And Harris wins the YouTube Championship, his first ever singles championship.
Tampa title, the first ever singles title for the Misfits. And he does it over top the most dominant singles champion, well, most popular dominant male champion we've had in quite some time.
The winner of the match and your new YouTube champion, Harris.
What a well-deserved, a well-earned victory for Harris. But you know, that rematch from Princess is only a matter of time away. But soak in this moment, man. It's a moment he and this entire CWL universe have been waiting so long for. He has won his first ever singles title. And that's how we close out Global Warning. I have been Alexander Shaw. He's been Jay Jones. Bidding you a very farewell adieu.